Hey, I wanted to talk really quickly about seeing John Wick 2 yesterday. So for the most part, I loved the movie. I thought the action was killer. There were funny scenes in it. The story, for the most part, kind of made sense unto itself. Spoiler alert, I super popped at the end for the Hall of Mirrors thing. It's such a great 80s action movie cliche that they managed to work into a modern action movie. It made me immediately think of that Key and Peele sketch. That's the action movie set in the Hall of Mirrors. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it down below. But what I did want to talk about really quickly is just something I found funny from the movie. So there is this engineering game or this math game called a Fermi Problem. And the idea is you can make a bunch of estimates about the world and total those up and come up with a really specific number at the end. The famous example is how many piano tuners are in New York. So you say, okay, how many people are in New York? How many families on average have a piano? How often does a piano have to be tuned? How many pianos could a piano tuner tune in a day, etc. And at the end of that, you get this really specific and surprisingly accurate number, even if you have no knowledge about all of that stuff, just by doing those estimations. So when they did that calculus for this movie and said, how many assassins are there in the world? Okay, well, let's see, there are 7 billion people. How many of those people would need to be assassinated? How many people, I guess, could an assassin kill and whatever? And so when they did all of that math, they came up with everybody. Everybody is an assassin. Everybody is tied into this underground world of secret assassins. And it just reminded me of Pirates of the Caribbean. I think it was number 3, where they just gave up and said, okay, everybody's a pirate. Even if you've been in the military, even if you were a royalty or whatever, you're a pirate now. So I just thought it was funny, but it didn't ruin the movie or anything. It's just one of those things. You should still go see it and have fun.